In 1992, the Council of Islamic Organizations of Greater Chicago, or CIOGC, was formed in order to be the unifying federation of Islamic organizations in Chicago. 24 years later, CIOGC remains as a premier unifying federation of over 60 Islamic organizations and the leading advocate of Muslim community interests throughout the metropolitan Chicago region.
The primary mission of CIOGC is to be the unifying federation. We take this thing very seriously and we work hard to bring this family of organizations together, close to each other, and cohesive with each other.
We have a very diverse community in Chicago. We have indigenous Muslims, African American Muslims, we have immigrant Muslims from different countries. Whether we're immigrants or indigenous Muslims, we have to have one organization that speaks on our behalf, that unite us, that provide us with some services, and that's why the council was created.
CIOGC has always managed to be on the front line to let them know that, listen, we are here to help. We're here to be a part of this situation, and we want to be a part of this situation because we're Americans also.
Today, CIOGC is the largest and one of the oldest councils of Islamic organizations in the United States. We enjoy the trust of our member organizations and the over 400,000 Muslims of all ethnicities who reside in the greater Chicago area.
The ability to reach out to law enforcement officials, to reach out to our interfaith friends, and most importantly, to be collectively able to represent a face and our point of reason. We are in position to contribute effectively toward the betterment of American society, and through institutions of this type and through the active engagement of our Muslim Americans across the nation.
As the united voice of Muslims in the Chicago area, we promote a diverse, vibrant, and resilient Muslim community by providing resources as well as programs, workshops, and events through collaboration with our members and partners. The Council works to improve the lives of American Muslims by providing a unique collective platform for civic engagement, interfaith relations, media advocacy, youth leadership, and social services. Civic engagement and government relations are an integral part of the mission of CIOGC. The Council engages Muslim community members through civic participation programs throughout the year because we understand the political process goes beyond elections and includes public policy debates at all levels of government.
Good governance is a good idea for any organization, but for Muslim institutions, it's absolutely critical.
Every spring, the Council organizes Illinois Muslim Action Day, where members of the Muslim community meet with state legislators at the state capitol to advocate a policy agenda serving the greater good. The major advocacy and civic action event is attended by Muslim Americans of diverse ethnicities, economic backgrounds, and age groups from across the state. The Council also regularly engages with local and federal law enforcement. Our meetings with the FBI and Homeland Security are used to highlight the concerns of the Muslim community. As we engage local and federal law enforcement, they learn about our community and the issues that are important to us. For interfaith partnerships lasting decades, we strengthen relations between American Muslims and people of other faith communities by working together for the common good. Our special relationship with the Archdiocese of Chicago began 2 decades ago with Cardinal Francis George, and it has continued with Archbishop Blaise Supich, who has strongly supported the Syrian refugees as well as spoken out against Islamophobia.
Interfaith reach out is one of the most important ones, and personally important for me myself because it makes us aware of the community around us. It builds relationship, it strengthens the ability to reach out to our same challenges that we face together, and at the same time, clear misconceptions about each other.
The Council has also formed relationships with faith-based civic organizations such as the National Conference for Community and Justice, the Council of Religious Leaders of Metropolitan Chicago, and the Council for a Parliament of the World's Religions. It is also a founding member of the United Power for Action and Justice, with almost 40 other faith groups, health centers, and civic organizations that discuss common issues and work towards an actionable consensus. With the negative image of Muslims prevalent in media, the Council works vigorously to represent Muslims in a positive and accurate way. Our website, e-newsletter, social media, press conferences, and the Chicago Crescent newspaper all serve to inform our community and the general public about the Chicagoland Muslim community. By putting a spotlight on the stories of diverse Chicagoland Muslims, we share stories and perspectives that might otherwise go unheard. CIOGC is also a trusted and valuable resource to media outlets and works with producers and reporters to help amplify the diversity of voices of Chicagoland Muslims. CIOGC realizes that youth are the future of our community. For this reason, CIOGC's Youth Department offers youth leadership opportunities across Chicagoland. We help Muslim youth become better Muslims and Americans by offering opportunities to build leadership skills, become civically engaged, and be recognized for their academic achievements.
It isn't good enough to simply want Muslims to be senators, want Muslims to be representatives. We need Muslims to be senators. We need Muslims to be representatives. We need Muslims to be in government.
The Council supports youth initiatives including youth leadership forums and activities, the Senate Page Program, Muslim Youth Expo, internship and volunteer programs, Muslim valedictorians recognition. Zakat Chicago is a committee of CIOGC that works with local masjid and organizations in the greater Chicago area to collect and distribute zakat to those in greatest need locally. Each participating organization that collects zakat distributes it to unprivileged individuals and families in the community that it represents. Zakat Chicago provides food, shelter, clothing, health care, and various social services while supporting local Muslim community projects in the greater Chicago area. For 24 years, CIOGC has served as a unifying platform of the Chicagoland Muslim community. Our work requires a lot of resources, and the needs of our community continually grow as time goes on. We invite you to support us in shaping a united and prosperous future for the Chicagoland Muslim community and for society as a whole.